Oh! Holy! Oh! Thanks for joining us, folks. We're here at one of our favorite camping spots. Gorgeous lake here on the border of Maine and New Brunswick. We've got the canoe, we've got gear. Sandra's gone over to park the truck. She'll be here soon. We hope you guys enjoy. We're here for 3 days, 2 nights. Can't wait for this one. Okay, so like I said earlier, we're here for 3 days and love this spot. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to try to find a different camping spot this time. We're going on an island that we've camped on before called Todd Island, but there is a campsite at the opposite end from where we stayed before, so we're gonna go check that out. Hopefully it's available. And that's our plan. If it turns out that there's already somebody there, which is not likely but possible, we're going to be able to, we'll have enough time to find another spot. So we're really happy to be here. We're really happy you guys joined us. And we'll see who between Sandra and I catches the biggest bass.
I'm hoping for me.
You're hoping for you. I'm hoping for you too. We're getting closer and closer to Todd Island, but we want to check out some other spots along the way just in case. I mean, it's not like this place is all that busy. There's not really that many people who come here, but just in case we get to Todd Island, there's already somebody on the island. We want to make sure we have a backup plan. There's something here that looks kind of promising.
There's a tarp or something.
There's a pretty open island, so, but there might already be something on there. We're not sure, so we're gonna go check it out. So this looks really promising as a backup camping spot. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's a flat spot. There's probably spots for hammocks.
Yeah. Fairly easy access. Few bushes here. Some driftwood. Oh wow. This is nice. There's already a fire pit. Yeah. This is really nice. Yeah, there is a spot for a tent too. Yeah, so this is definitely an option. So we could put our tent right here. Nice and flat. Perfect size. Got a fire pit there. 360-degree view of the water. This is really nice. If they weren't calling for potential thunderstorms, we'd be spending the night here, but one mound in the middle of open lake, probably best to avoid it, so we're going to go where it's a bigger landmass, and no guarantees in life, but better your odds. Push out. Now can I push?
Maybe we're gonna have bass tonight and steaks tomorrow.
Oh, he's digging. He's digging. Or she's digging.
Oh, it's big. It's really big. Holy my. Oh, yeah, that's like one of the biggest that we've caught here, I think.
Well, I forgot to bring a net, folks. There we go. Oh, not a bad start. First bass of the trip. Woo! And you can beat that?
Yeah.
This might be our camping spot tomorrow. Look at that. Alright. So we already have a supper planned for tonight. We're going to let this one go. Oh, ow. There we go. First bass of the year. A nice one too. What are we going to start?
Right away.
Oh, whoa, that's a big one. Oh, holy, oh, man. Wow, that was a nice one there.
He got on right away. Right?
Yeah. Doesn't feel as big as the first one.
It's silver. Is it a silver perch?
Yeah.
What I got? Right?
Yeah, it's a white perch.
Cool.
Oh, it's a nice one too. My first ever white perch. Yeah. Can you whip these? Seems to be a good size. They're supposed to be really good to eat. Oh, if it wasn't for steak. Here, my first ever white perch. Here, buddy.
Maybe I had a baby white perch.
There he goes. So we believe that right in front of us is Todd Island. It's a fairly long island, it's about 1 kilometer long. There's a campsite on the far right where we had stayed last year, I think it was? 2 years ago with Gene and Simon. And there's supposed to be another one to the far left. So we're gonna go check that one, see if it's available, what it looks like. To be honest, the one on the far right wasn't really the nicest campsite. It's nice and big and wide open, perfect for a big group, but we prefer to have a nice secluded campsite. So we're gonna go check that one out, see what it's like.
You got something?
No, I'm bringing my line in so I can get it for you. Holy, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Holy monster. He's a monster.
Yeah.
Can I take him or?
Huh?
Can I take
You
him?
can bring him here, bring to me.
I'm trying to make
Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, easy, 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 easy.
Oh, do you think I have you beat?
It's pretty close. Might be a tie.
I'll have to measure.
Gonna have,
Nice brown eyes.
gonna have to get you to hold it because it's your fish.
Oh, I don't want to put us over.
No, don't worry about it.
There you go.
Already a successful trip?
Yeah.
Fishing wise, anyway.
I'm gonna let you go, but I don't know about the others.
Alright, let's give him a release. Get him back in the water.
Bit me.
He was ready to go right off the bat.
Yeah.
Nice one, Sandra. So we see a sign on shore. We're getting closer to the secondary campsite on Todd Island. So far it's looking good. We don't see any boats, although people could be parked on the other side. So I don't see a tent yet. Do you, Sandra?
No, I don't see a tent yet.
So things are looking good so far. Looks like a nice site.
Yeah, if I was going to come to Todd Island, I think I'd rather come on this end.
Freak, yeah, it's a lot nicer. Yeah. Let's take a look. Well, it looks like this campsite's been taken. The people staying here have probably gone paddling for the day. Kind of the same plan that we had. So I guess we're gonna go check out the other end of Todd Island. It's not the campsite we wanted, but I'm gonna go check it out. We go to the other island, but like I said, they're calling for potential thunderstorms tonight, and so I don't want to risk it camping on a tiny island. Okay, so as we were pulling out, the people staying at the campsite there were coming in, so had a little conversation. Nice guys. They offered, you know, they let us know to feel free to set up camp if we wanted to there. We're gonna go see if the other camp is available and let them have their privacy, and we can have ours. Like I said, I really appreciated the offer from those guys. They didn't have to do that, and it was very kind. That's our landing spot, right where that white rock is. I see a picnic table. Let's see. Huh? Oh, and there looks like the site is available. People left their garbage behind, which is a shame. Water bottle, beer cans, all this garbage. Good Lord. And that's why I wanted to go to the other sites. But as we can see here, the wind is picking up just as we arrive here. So we're gonna clean up the site a little bit, make it nice, and stake this as ours. This is going to be our camping spot for the night, and maybe tonight when the winds die down a little bit we're gonna head out again, but for now I think the timing is right for us to stay here. Not the site we wanted, but it'll do. I mean, we're on an island in the middle of a lake. Hard to beat. Good job, Sandra. Earning some karma points. People who did this mess should be ashamed of themselves.
Give a hoot, don't pollute. So they're trying to do us a favor by leaving these behind, but it's going to rain tonight, and they're useless after that. So.
There we go. Just a little bit of cleanup time, and the place already looks nicer. The winds have picked up. It's white capping out there. So maybe a hunkering down here. I'm gonna find a spot set up the tent soon. I think right over past Sandra here, that might be where we're going to set up. So there are some nice views here. As a site, we're not big fans, but the view is not bad.
Looks like I showed up just in time.
Yeah, you did.
You gonna make my bed too?
No. Maybe.
Good job.
Thank you. So our plan for steak has been delayed one day. It's fairly windy and really dry, so we figured it's not really the best situation to build a fire. So we brought these sausages. This was our backup plan in case we didn't catch any bass tomorrow. The steak will keep longer than sausages will, so we're good there. So these sausages are pretty much done. So we got some tortillas, so we're gonna wrap these in. And the little pocket rocket stove on as low a setting as I could without it flaming out has worked fantastic. We haven't burned anything. Everything is perfectly cooked. I am really happy.
Me too.
You too. That's the most important. Sandra has to be happy.
Hey, supper's ready.
You're not gonna let it cool down a little bit?
Well, this one's the first one. Yeah, it's still hot. I want to try it.
Okay, so they were calling for potential thunderstorms tonight, and the clouds are getting much darker. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit, give you guys a better angle here. Hold on one second. We have more clouds coming up behind us, but I'm sure we're going to be fine. The odds of anything happening are pretty small, but like I said, this looks like the major mass that we're seeing so far is going to miss us. However, they're calling for potential thunderstorms all the way through to midnight, so we'll see how the evening goes. It'd be nice to have a nice little lightning show during the night. I think we're going to be hitting the tent fairly early because even though we did take that afternoon nap, still a bit worn down. So hopefully we have a nice calm evening, a good night's sleep, and tomorrow we're going to try to head out to that initial island that we stopped at and see if we can camp there. Hopefully nobody has claimed it yet. That is where we would love to spend the second night here on this lake. Alright, so about to test out something new, new to us anyway. I just ordered this off of Amazon. It's the some people pronounce it Katadyn. I know of Katahdin Mountain, so I'm not sure if it's Katahdin or Katadyn, but it's the Be Free by Katahdin or Katadyn. This is a 3-liter model. We're going to be gathering some water. It's got the water filter here. There's your water filter. I don't know if that's in focus or not. I hope it is. And so we're going to fill this out, and we're going to be able to hang this up a tree. This bag, it's a 3-liter bag. Gonna hang it up a tree, and basically we're gonna be able to filter some water without having to do any effort. So it's just gonna drip right into our container. I'm really looking forward to trying this out. I think this is gonna be useful on a lot of our trips where we want to filter a bit more than usual. Like, we each have our own bottle that we use when we're out paddling and all that. But once we're at camp, it'd be nice to have something that filters a large volume of water. This holds up to 3 liters. See if this will catch. There's a scale there on the side. So, gonna try this out, see how it works out. This thing is awesome. Okay, I know things are pretty dark right now. The wind just changed direction, and it seems to be pulling those clouds that we were looking at earlier towards us. So we're trying to pack everything up quickly and make sure that we have everything stored away before the rain hits. Just saw lightning.
Did you?
Yep.
Out there?
Out there. Okay, it's time to put the main camera away. We're starting to get some raindrops here. We're hoping that the storm misses us. It seems to be approaching slowly, but it may go right past us. Either way, it's a pretty spectacular sight. See you guys maybe in the tent, maybe in the morning. Good night, either way. Okay, so I have no idea how this image looks like. I hope it's fine. The rain has started here. Sandra had to rush out in a hurry. She forgot one bag that she needed in the tent. Here's Sandra.
I got my bag.
You got it?
Did I just close the tent? No, what's going on?
They're both together. They're both together.
Oh, they're stuck. Nope.
Hurry up, it's raining.
Well, I'm trying, but just sit there and laugh at me. I'm getting soaked.
I can't do anything from the inside.
Oh.
There is a positive to this rain, which means there's likely won't be a fire ban tomorrow, so pretty safe at building a fire at the whichever place we're going to be. We're hoping it's at the first island that we stopped at. If not, we'll just double back, come here. I mean, it's not a bad spot at all, so we had a good day here so far. Any thoughts, Sandra? Anything you'd like to share before the end of the day?
Good day here so far.
Comfy?
I think so.
You're gonna have a good night?
Can't wait till I dry up, but yeah. It's okay.
Oh.
Was that lightning?
I think that was lightning.
Yeah. Tired of being blinded.
Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna shut you down for now. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Oh.
Or maybe before if it gets more interesting.
Thunder. The thunder's here.
Big thunder.
We had a flash, I think, just before that.
We did, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's right here.
Well, no, there was a bit of a delay. But it could be coming our way. Yay! We'll keep you guys posted.
The adventures of IMO Goosey.
And Sandra.
Yes.
That's gonna be loud.
They're getting closer.
I think they may be.
Because I think that was like 6 seconds away.
Yeah. Alright, so the light show continues for us, but we're going to turn the camera off. Try to conserve a little bit of memory room on the video card, but thanks a lot for staying up with us so far, folks. We'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
That was fun.
Morning. Love starting the morning like that. Look at that. Little guy, but pretty. The bass are biting.
guess I'm gonna have to start out with another kuksa.
There were a few micro fractures, I guess, and when the hot liquid was poured in, it cracked in 2 different places. So she got to use it once.
Well, half of one so far.
Yeah. And guess it'll be a nice decoration maybe now.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna burn it.
No. No. Your first kuksa.
Start another one.
Yep. I'm gonna try to lift it with the fork and then put it on the spoon. You got one. One flipped.
Or is it?
Yeah, that one's probably mine.
There you go.
Nice. Okay, we're taking a little bit of a gamble this morning. We want to get the nicer campsite. Oh, dragonfly on my leg. Anyway, we're taking a gamble. We're gonna go check to see if we can. Hopefully, nobody else has claimed our little island that we discovered yesterday. And if somebody has, then we're gonna double back and hope that nobody's come and claim this one. So. Probably not necessary to go there, but it was just such a beautiful campsite. I'd like to try it out. And it looks like I've made a friend for life with this dragonfly.
No flies on you today.
No. Oh, no, dude. You're not making it easier on me. Well, in about 3 minutes, we're gonna find out if our gamble paid off. Looking pretty good so far.
Drag it up there or up here. Okay, you left our mark on that rock there.
Oh.
So I've never been here,
Nope.
but it looks really nice. I can see a hammock night.
Go take a look.
There's even steps. Oh, blueberries. Oh, nice spot. Oh yeah,
You're good.
they're awesome. Nice little fire pit too.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, it's a fireplace. And there's a few pieces of sticks of wood.
Ah, this is nice.
Best day ever.
Looks like the gamble paid off. This is great. So it was just a short little paddle, but we're gonna unload our gear now, just in case somebody else shows up. We basically claimed it for our own. I mean, somebody else could decide to share the island with us. There's no way we can control that, but we got the island to ourselves right now. Just perfect. Happy.
Yes. Hey, I'm gonna try to catch us some supper.
Alright, so we're really happy with our decision to leave the other island. This is a gorgeous little spot here. So we've got the hammocks kind of set up there, but we may do some readjusting. Right now we're just cooking up some lunch. We got some fish cake cooking here. That's not to say that we've given up on getting some fresh fish. Once we're done lunch, and if the winds have died down a bit, we're going to head out and see if we can catch ourselves a couple of smallmouth bass or even some white perch. So that's our plan. We hope to have some fresh fish for supper. We had some luck yesterday. We hope it continues today. Either way, it's been a really good trip already. So we're having a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed so far, and hope we have some fresh fish to show for it later on. There you go. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, 2 loons in front of us.
We managed to get a couple of bass, but they got off our line, so we weren't able to bring any in the boat. So we're going to gather some firewood right now and go back to camp. There was a fire ban yesterday, so we weren't able to have a fire, but we just checked, and today it's all clear, so we'll be able to have a fire tonight. We're probably going to cook our steaks that we brought, and we might try to do a little of more fishing tonight for bass to see if we get anything, and we can have a little snack. Very light.
We got our driftwood for the night. There were a few pieces on the island when we got there, but this is going to be better quality. It's going to be good for cooking our food and keeping us entertained for the evening. Hey, we're back on shore. Managed to get a few bites. I had one and wasn't able to bring it in. Sandra had about 4, and she was able to get one in the boat right before we got back to the island, but it turned out to be a chain pickerel, which is not what we wanted. Don't usually eat those. So right now we're back at camp, and we're going to unload all our wood and kind of set up for the evening, kind of relax.
The knife's in the way.
So we had set up the hammocks and around the fire, trying to get them both close together, but the trees are either too far apart or too close to each other. We tried that one spot, but we couldn't get the tarp fit. Looked nice though, but just can't use it for a sleep setup. So I've moved mine over here. So here we go. Actually, it's pretty well set up. I have one heck of a view, and Sandra's going to be using the one across where the two trees are, where the canoe is, where the back end of the canoe is. So we're going to set her up there. She's got that big old tarp, so that gives her a lot of room to set it up. So
yeah, it's because of my big fly. I had to change everything.
oh, it's fine. Fine. It's taking a little while, but we'll get it set up, and our little fire going there, and it's building up some coals. So once we have the hammocks done, then we're gonna be cooking our steak. Getting hungry again.
So am I.
Yeah, raccoon eyes.
You are?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've been wearing it.
Is that better?
Well, the people know now. Your nest in the trees is almost done.
Yay!
Yep, we got a pretty good night's sleep.
Hopefully it won't be windy all night.
Well, it's supposed to die down, isn't it?
I think so.
There, I think you should be alright. You want to give her a test ride?
Just laying here, nice beautiful day. Mike put me up in bed. Relax.
Soon you'll be eating steak.
Oh yeah, that's right, steak.
Not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Not a bad consolation price for not having fish.
Yeah, we had fish steaks at lunch.
We did have fish cakes.
So
Yeah.
did we have fish.
So barring some kind of catastrophe, we should be pretty much set up for the night. And it's going to be a cold one. I had seen before that they were predicting around 12 degrees Celsius. I'll put a note for Fahrenheit. But that's fairly cold for early August. But we should be fine. We have some pretty good gear, so also have a change of clothes if we need it. And our coals are finally building up, and it's going to be time for some steak. Oh. Oh, that feels so much better. Nice warm jacket, cold beer.
It's like, this is like my 4-season jacket now.
Yeah, you've worn it in
Winter.
February and August.
Yeah.
It covers everything. Oh. Hey,
Okay.
Quinn.
Ashes are good.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
I'm probably gonna have steaks on my pants. Jacket. Just gonna have the first bite. That's really good.
Oh, wow. It's been too long since we had steak.
Now I'm kind of glad we didn't catch any bass.
What are you doing?
Saying good morning.
I want to get up now.
We're already behind schedule.
What?
We're already behind schedule.
It's okay. You can be.
Shore filming 10 loons. I've never seen so many in one gathering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Hey, we're almost done packing up. Figured do kind of a little bit of a wrap-up video while we have the chance here. There's nobody else around other than 10 loons and an eagle that was actually up in the tree here. So it's been a pretty spectacular morning already. We're just having our coffee that has cooled down fairly quickly. It's a cold morning, but it hasn't really ruined our trip. We had a great time, had a great night's sleep. Hammock was great. So we're going to finish packing up, and we'll catch up with you guys on the water, but I want to take this chance to thank every one of you for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. Cheers. So, I suppose my paddle will be useful. Yeah, push yourself out a little bit.
Good?
Hi, camera. Okay, so we're behind our island right now, so there's no wind. But once we get past our island, even though we're gonna have some wind, we've been blessed on this trip. The wind's gonna be at our back. It was at our back when we came in, and it's at our back when we go back to the car. So I don't take it for granted. It's really nice not having to paddle upwind. Woo! So long, island. I said at the beginning of the trip that we're on the border of Canada and the US here between New Brunswick and Maine. So I want to take the opportunity to say hi, America. See you again on our next canoe trip here.
Hello.
Take care of our loom.
Oh. The bass?
Yep.
Nice.
Cool guy. Woo. Tanner would call it a snack size one.
Can't,
You got me good. Hey there. Another successful trip. Now the long drive home. Thanks again.
Bye.
Hate to show garbage at the end, we just want to show that we brought that all the mess that they had left over at Todd's Island. So that's been cleaned up. The place is cleaner than when we got here. So that's pretty cool.